Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Chupacabra Tutorials channel. I'm your host Larry, and today I'm going to show you where to get the blueprint for the interior wall. And the interior wall is kind of handy because it lets you segment out rooms and hallways and corridors and other stuff inside of your base without having to build on like a whole extra section outside. And it's just kind of nice to have. So this is actually a single blueprint component. You don't have to scan anything to get this. It's just inside of a data box. And there's two data boxes that could potentially give it to you. One is to the north, which is east of the old habitat, and the other one is in the Hot Caves base camp. I'm going to show you where both of those are here today so you can pick and choose which one you want to go find. So to begin with, we're going to head to the northeast, and we're just going to go straight there. And what we're looking for is a research platform that contains like a computer, and on that little like countertop computer is going to sit a data box with our blueprint inside. This is also the area that's full of those large plants that look like they have giant blue eyeballs. They're covered in giant blue eyeballs, kind of like this one here, and tentacles, but just a massive version. And you'll know you've arrived at the right place when you begin to see them. So as we approach, we're going to run into this current here that's sort of headed to the east. We want to follow it to where it starts. So it starts over here next to this gigantic tentacle plant, and right next to it where it begins is that platform I just mentioned, and your blueprint is in this box right here. There's also a journal, a box full of goodies, an electric turbine. That's a great way to get power for your base, and also a power transference node. So if you don't have all of these or any of these, go ahead and scan all of them. And you can either take this current back, which takes you the long way around back to your base. I'm just going to drive straight there. All right, so we're back at the life pod, and for the next leg of this adventure, we're going to go to the east-southeast, somewhere between 105 and 120. I'm going to start here at the life pod, and then we're just going to head in that general direction. So what we're looking for is a little ravine right when we get inside of the hot zone, and this will require the heat adaptation to get, so if you don't have that yet, it's probably going to be easier if you get the version of the blueprint from the north. And we're going to go find this little platform sitting in front of this little spire here, and we're going to head to the left side. As we enter the hot zone right now, we're going to go dip down into this ravine here. It's kind of slightly to our right. And once we get inside of this ravine, you're going to see a set of 3 holes in the ground. These 3 holes will dead end at a crab here on this hillside, looking down at the furthest hole from us. And this particular hole we're going to dive down into. And here at the bottom of this hole is going to be the Hot Caves base camp. Inside of the Hot Caves base camp, the blueprint is going to be off on the right side. Take a right, and then immediately take another left. And the blueprint is in this box in the back of what's left of the Hot Caves base camp. You can also grab some scans for a biobed, a power cell terminal, and also a power storage module. There's also a journal in here and a noetic advisor that you need to talk to as well, depending on what part of the story you're at. Then behind it here is a box full of goodies. And that's it. That should be your access to the interior wall done. You can use this inside of your base to kind of wall off sections, make a reading nook, or just like make a whole bedroom for yourself if you want inside of a massive square room. And that'll be about it. The last thing I'll show you guys is just above this base camp here, inside of the wall, just a little bit above it, you'll notice next to these green things and above these green things is this funny little hole. If you swim into this hole, and this is a little Easter egg, you'll notice that there is a funny little light. And this Easter egg is a tiny little sushi chef that is currently making sushi for his little plant patrons. There's a couple little silly things like this around the map that the Subnautica 2 devs have added, and I think it's really cute. So you can check that out on your way out of the base. I hope you found that helpful. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.